So the first half of 2019, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's out there watching, I made $0 for the first half of 2019 as a full-time wholesaler. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you that like this is because there are people who are listening to this podcast, Brent, who are maybe feeling discouraged, right? They've decided to do this business, but they haven't gotten it off the ground yet. I did it for 6 months full-time with a wife, a child, one on the way. We just bought a house in 2018. And I'm going from January to June of 2019 on zero. Okay. So I got and I've been working and, you start to see progress. And I think, Brent, you said it once in a podcast. I think you did like a training of like 50 steps to success or something like that. One of the steps was, you have to recognize every single little success, right? So, you recognize
stack the small wins. Yep.
Small wins, so I'm getting people on the phone. That's a win. I'm getting callbacks. That's a win. It just wasn't materializing into revenue, right?
Yep.
So I got a deal on the contract that March. Fast forward, it didn't close until June. So I got my first check. It was an $8,000 deal. It was my first deal. Had my LLC name on it. Picked it up from the title company. Came home. Showed my wife the check. I'm like, babe, this is it. Let's go. It's go time now. So it goes back to the goal, right? To the dream, what is important to you, right? For me, it was being a man, and being a provider for my family and setting something up, not having to work for anyone, being able to be home with my child. I was home with my son every day, while I'm hustling. He's watching me grind it out, you have to earn the freedom that you want. And that's what I was doing in the first half of 2019, just grinding and trying to earn. The check started rolling in, the second half of the year. And by October, November of that year, I decided to reinvest into my business and join the TTP family. It was right around Thanksgiving. And, I got into the program, got into the training. And, this is where it comes in, where I've heard you guys say this before. And you guys, meaning you, Ty Toback. I've heard you guys talk about this. All the YouTube videos are out there. All the material is out there, right? And you're taking a deep dive into it. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't have this program, you're all over the place. And that's where I was the first half of 2019. So I got into the program, and now I have a structure to it. Now I'm able to systemize what TTP really is, the scripts, the next step after that, right? So by the start of 2020 now, now I'm getting the ball rolling, and I'll be quite honest with you. The holidays hit, right? The holidays hit, and 2019 holidays hit. So I wasn't really working, I wasn't working. So by 2020, January, I didn't make any money in January of 2020, right? The summer hit. I didn't work in the summer, so I didn't make any money in August or September of last year, but I still managed to make the results happen, as what you mentioned. But 2020, yeah. Go ahead.
No, finish your thought. 2021, what?
I just 2019 was rough, and you guys, you're going to go through those rough patches, start getting your business, getting anything off the ground. It's just going to be tough, but if this is what you decide that you want to do, if you've made that decision, you don't turn away from that decision and decide to do something else, because no matter what you decide to do, if you're going to do it for yourself and work for yourself, you're going to have that struggle regardless, getting it off the ground. So just go, put your head down and go.
And that is the difference between the people that make it and the people that don't. I am telling you, some of the absolute best superstars around the country, it took them 6 months to get their first deal. For real, 6 months. I always tell people you need to expect 90 days before you get your first deal of really grinding and really grinding. And people are like, oh no, 90 days. How am I supposed to last that long, right? Mentally, I can't do it. I need to switch it up. And I've got shiny object here and Bitcoin there and drop shipping and all these other things that, are popping up at me. But if you stick to the plan, if you make the decision that you're going to make real estate investing your life and your lifestyle, stick it out. I'm telling you, the reward is so much better than the risk that you're having over that really tough 6 months to essentially a year. And now you're off and you're running. And listen, you did some deals. It was a proof of concept. You were getting it going. And now you're full go. I mean, you joined TTP, you got into it and just went bananas.